In the lead up to CES 2021, both Samsung and Sony announced their premium TV lineups. And now? Well, now it's LG's turn. Are you ready for some OLED? Welcome back, everyone. I'm Caleb Dennison, and today is a big day because LG is finally letting me talk about its TV lineup for 2021. As you might expect, there's going to be some news around OLED, but LG has also revved up its LED TV lineup and given it a new name, so you're going to want to stick around to hear about what that's all about. There's quite a bit to cover, but I'm going to break it down into some nicely digestible bites, so sit back, relax, maybe grab a beverage, and let's do this. Real quick though, I have a question for all of you who have followed along with all the TV news so far. What do you think? Impressed yet? Leave a comment down below, and while you're at it, give this video a like. You know it's going to be good. And please hit subscribe so you don't miss any more CES TV news, and there will be more coming very soon. Right on, thanks. Now, let's go. So for the past few years, LG's new OLEDs each year have looked, well, very similar to prior year OLEDs with little incremental improvements, mostly around processing. But this year we get an evolution, and I say it that way because that's what LG is calling its new OLED sets this year, OLED EVO. So what's actually new? Several things. The most exciting new development is that LG has figured out how to make their OLED TVs brighter. That means even more contrast. And not just in the bright highlights, the TVs will be brighter overall too. LG says that it's using a new luminous element, they haven't exactly specified what it is yet, that promises light precision excellence. That's a quote. The sense I've gotten is that overall brightness will get a boost, but not at the sacrifice of accuracy. And that's great news because it means that LG's OLEDs should have even higher color volume than last year, improving HDR performance just that much more. This new brightness is only coming to one OLED series though, which I'll get to in just a moment. The next big thing around the new OLEDs is that we are getting a new series, and it could bring the cost of OLED down considerably, like more than any year prior. Introducing the A series, OLED TVs built to be more affordable and accessible by trimming off some of the more premium features, but still offering stellar OLED picture quality. The new A series will be available in 48, 55, 65, and all the way up to 77-inch sizes. They won't have LG's fanciest processor or the latest HDMI features, but they will be solid TVs at a lower price. Now, those of you wondering what happened to the B series, well, it's gone, but LG told me the A series isn't just a replacement for the B series. It's a whole new thing. The next big thing happening to OLED is literally big. LG is adding an 83-inch model to its C series, which now includes a 48, 55, 65, 77, 83, and 88-inch model. That last one is 8K, by the way, and it's actually in the Z series. That's an extensive lineup. And that leaves the G series, which is LG's fanciest, and if you haven't figured it out already, it's the G series getting the brighter panel here. LG is also upping its design game for G series. All except the A series will get LG's new A9 Gen 4 AI processor, which is supposed to be its most powerful chip yet, set to unleash image quality improvements like object enhancement, scene detection, and game genre detection, which optimizes gaming performance depending on whether you're playing a fast-moving shooter or a more graphically intense RPG. I'm super curious to see how that works. So that's OLED. Now let's talk QNED. That's QNED, and it's not just QNED, it's QNED Mini LED. Confused? I think all will be clear once I explain how the TVs will work. So foremost, the big news here is that LG is now making Mini LED TVs, joining TCL and also Samsung. Mini LED TVs have the potential to deliver OLED-like black levels while achieving very high brightness, which is exciting. LG is also, however, outfitting its TVs with nanoparticles, which is really another way of saying a sheet of quantum dots. That's what puts the Q in QLED, but as mentioned before, this is QNED. Anyway, LG says its most advanced TVs will have over 28,000 mini LEDs, up to 2,400 zones of local dimming, and therefore capable up to 3,000 nits of brightness. So essentially, bragging rights LG's NanoCell TVs have never had before. These new NanoCell EVO TVs, by all rights, should look spectacular, which makes me wonder if the new QNED mini LED sets will be more expensive and look close to OLED, while the new A series OLEDs are coming down in price. Will there be much of a price difference between the two? So to be clear, this is not the QNED you may have heard talked about recently. Those use nanorods. But regardless of the potentially confusing name, I think these new TVs are going to be very competitive. Now, I can't give you a rundown of all the models and all the sizes of those models and which series will get which features because frankly, it's way too complicated. But we will put together a chart that shows you soon. There are some other new elements to know about, like WebOS got an overhaul and it looks way better and easier to use. Also, there is a new Magic Remote. Notice I didn't say Magic Motion Remote, so we'll see what's up with that soon. And Google Stadia and NVIDIA GeForce Now will both eventually be available right in the TV. Overall, I think LG brought a lot this year. Brighter OLED panels, more OLED options than ever before, new screen sizes, and a completely revamped LED-based TV line, all developed under very difficult conditions last year. I have to respect that. Thanks as always for watching, everyone. What do you think about LG's lineup and what about those brighter OLEDs? Leave me a comment down below, like, subscribe, and here's 2 other videos that I think you'll like.